I'm gonna be honest. Most of the characters in the game can definitely fill up this list. So I've picked 10 characters that have a higher undying loyalty quality than the rest of them. These are the characters that are so loyal that they're on the verge of being crazy. And as we go through each one, I'll explain each one and it'll hopefully make sense. A lot of the characters, yes, from Dynasty Warriors are very loyal people to the people they serve or look up to. But in this list, I wanted to go over the top 10 characters that have this undying loyalty for whoever it is, and it's shown through the games. You can see it through the way they speak or who they talk to, and we'll talk about each one as we go through it. This was a video idea brought by a comment, so if you guys have any ideas for videos that you want to see for Dynasty Warriors, let me know down below and I'll write it down and maybe we'll give one out for you. But I thought it was an interesting idea, so I want to tackle it. And with that being said, we're going to talk about one honorable mention and then we'll talk about the top 10. Starting off with the honorable mention, this character has quite the undying loyalty for this person, and once the character passed away, you could see the shift, the cracks in the armor. It was not good. And that's going to be Jugadan's undying loyalty for Sumashur. I don't know how many of you guys have watched my character analysis videos, but I did one for every single character way back in the day. When I got to Jugadan, I talked about how he is so enamored by Sumashur that he will do anything for him. And if any little scratch or problem that Sumashur faces, Jugadan wants to fix that problem. He blames Sima Zhao for everything, and that undying loyalty that he had for Sima Zhao was pretty much unmeasurable. In Dynasty Warriors 8, there is a clear moment when he realizes the beauty that Sima Zhao possesses that makes him completely obsessed with him. And in other games, they follow similar suits to it, and you can see the clawing cat ready to poke out anyone's eyes who dare try to besmirch the good name of Sima Zhao. Regardless, Jugadan is on this list because of that undying loyalty for Sima Zhao, and that's the pattern we're going to follow as we tackle the top 10. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. So coming in at number 10, we have
the name's Ma Dai. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Technically for Shu too, because he has that loyalty to Shu, but Ma Dai, when I think of undying loyalty for somebody, he has the undying loyalty for Ma Chao. He's there. He's the only one left from the family. He's going where Ma Chao goes. If Ma Chao had a hypothetical scenario where he left Shu and went somewhere else, I think Ma Dai would follow him. I think he has that kind of undying loyalty to his cousin, to, you know, the young master as he calls him. And he will follow him wherever he goes, wherever that may be. Even if it meant leaving Shu, I don't think his loyalty is as deep to Shu as it is to Ma Chao. And that's why it's here for me at number 10. Next up, coming at number 9, we have
You looking to have a bout with me, Joseon?
Joseon is the definition of undying loyalty to somebody. He's there. He's the man that, you know, and I can respect that. I know a lot of people don't like Joseon, but I respect the fact that he is the ride or die person. That's what he is. And I'm not saying that the other characters that are not on this list are not that, but Joseon, he embodies that. Since his playable debut in Dynasty Warriors 9, obviously in Origins as well, we haven't gotten to the pivotal moment for him, but Dynasty Warriors 9 was a great showcase of his, again, undying loyalty. The cutscene of him being there with Guan Yu, and no, I'm here. I'm with you. Let's do this. We dying? I guess we dying. Joseon definitely has that undying loyalty to Guan Yu, and that's why he's here at number 9. Next up, coming in at number 8. This one's an interesting one because I think there is an undying loyalty not only to the kingdom he serves, but almost to like his principle, to honor, to duty. He's got a bunch of things going on for him. That's why for me, coming in number 8, we have
Let's see how you like my helmet.
Pong does undying loyalty to, for me, it's like honor. to duty. Think about the way he went out. Think about the way he was before he joined Cao Cao. And I'm not saying he wasn't loyal to Cao Cao. The Battle of Fawn Castle went the way it went for him because he was trying to prove his loyalty. He wanted to prove his loyalty. But in the games and the iterations that we have of him, this connection to the honor, the duty, the right way, the right path, and everything like that, I think it's so strong. And that's why Pang De did what he did. That's why he didn't surrender. That's why he chose execution over living longer. And I can only respect a character like that who has that kind of conviction towards the goals that he wants to achieve. Pang De, for me, is one of the most undying loyalty people, and he definitely deserves to be here at number 8 for me. Sharing similar qualities to the last person in terms of being loyal to honor, integrity, and duty, we have the epitome of the warrior. Coming in at number 7, we have
If you wish to face me, come and get it.
Zheng Liao is all about honor, duty, and loyalty. Even though he did serve Lu Bu and Cao Cao, the moment in Dynasty Warriors 5 when he tells Guan Yu that he senses a flicker of honor in Lu Bu and he will not abandon him as long as he senses that, that is undying loyalty for the people that he senses. After he obviously joins the forces of Wei, he has his questions. Sure, Dynasty Warriors 7, he has it. Maybe not necessarily agreeing with but because of the undying loyalty, he is doing what is needed of him. And someone of that deep level of integrity and honor is not someone who is easily wavered. And that's really why he's here for me at number 7. Next up, coming in at number 6, we have a pair of characters. And yes, again, let me know down below who's missing. There's a lot of characters missing, I know, but we're only talking about 10 today. There's a bunch of other pairs that could be on here, but this pair is a definition of undying loyalty. They will do whatever it takes for their person, and that's going to be
So what am I going to do? I hope you're ready.
They will do anything for their Lord Cao Cao. They will put their life on the line. They will eat their own eyeballs. You know, Xiahou Dun and Xiahou Yuan, the right and left hand of Cao Cao, and they are the epitome of loyalty to the Wei forces. They will do whatever it takes and whatever is necessary to clear a path for Cao Cao, to defend Cao Cao, to whatever it may be. And that's really why they're here for me on this list together, because I couldn't just put one or the other. I think both of them have equal undying loyalty to Cao Cao since they started with him at the beginning, at least from the game perspective. Yeah, so for me, right before the top 5, the Xiahou brothers are taking a spot for me as one of the most loyal characters and will do whatever it takes to fulfill the duty that was entrusted upon them. Coming in at number 5, the last duo I want to mention on my list here is
Are you ready to face me?
My will bends to no one.
warriors of unmatched might, serving a man that they deem worthy to their dying breath. Literally both of them. Of course, Zhang Fei is a little bit more self-inflicted, and it could be argued that Guan Yu's there, I know. Anyway, the point is Guan Yu, Zhang Fei in the games, 2 powerhouses towering over the third brother, but doing whatever it takes, just like the last 2, to clear a path and make their dreams become a reality. They don't ever waver, and that's really admirable from at least the way he's displayed in the games that Zhang Fei does. Zhang Fei is the reckless, crazy, causing trouble kind of person, and if he was the one to dip out or be like, you know what, I'm done, I'm gonna do what I want, he seems to have that personality to do so, but he never wavers. Not even once. And that is the most admirable thing. And I think with Guan Yu being there and not wanting to let him down, their bond just is rock solid, iron steel, and they are 100% 2 of the most loyal characters to the person that they chose to follow at the beginning of their journey. Next up, coming in at number 4, this is the character that toes the line between loyalty and crazy, but that's what makes him such a perfect candidate for this list, and that's going to be
I won't stop until I've fulfilled my duty.
Yes, We all can agree that he took his loyalty a little bit too far, but that is how much Zhuge Liang meant to him, the Shu Kingdom meant to him, making the dream of benevolence and virtue a reality. He took it to the extreme. This is undying loyalty right there. Even after he was captured, allying with the enemy in order to try and make it work and dying in the process. That's what Jiang Wei wanted to do. He wanted to do everything and anything possible. It did not matter to him. There was no price too high for Jiang Wei to pay in order to try to make the dreams become a reality. He 100% deserves to be on this list. And the only reason that he's not in the top 3 is because of what the top 3 have done. That is it. More of a measure of principality of why he's here number 4. That's really the only reason. But synonym for Jiang Wei, undying loyalty. Yes, we can twist it to bad things and the bad choices and decisions that he made. But at the end of the day, that's a guy that will do anything for the person that he admires the most. And I can respect that. Next up, coming in at number 3, this guy literally took undying loyalty to another level. We have
the battlefield calls to me.
So like I said, the principality of having him above Jiang Wei comes in from the fact that this guy should have died, but he didn't. And what did he do after? He kept saving his ass. More scars to show off at the banquets and things that kept happening that Sun Quan was in trouble for. He was there saving his ass. And no matter what happened, Zhou Tai was always there making sure he was fine up until he ended up passing away. I'm pretty sure he died of illness. He wasn't killed in battle or anything like that. So he died of illness at some point, but up until that point, Zhou Tai was the man. Scars, deep wounds, it did not matter. He put his body and life on the line every single time they went to battle, and he is literally the undying loyalist to Sun Quan, as he did whatever it takes to keep his lord safe. Next up, coming in at number 2, this guy's loyalty knows no bounds. Think about what this character mentally and psychologically went through up until his last breath, and that's going to be Mr.
Who's next in line?
Now we see it in movies, and maybe we hear stories about it. I've never heard a story about it yet, but from at least the movie perspective, the game perspective, Dian Wei sacrificing himself for Cao Cao is absolutely insane. I'm not saying other people haven't done that, right? Cao Ong and Cao An Mi were there too. They can definitely be on this list with him. But Dian Wei gets to showcase. Dian Wei is a personality. He's the playable character, and he's the one that gets the great cutscenes, so he's on the list here. A lot of other characters can be on this list for the exact same reason, but not like Dian Wei. Dian Wei is just monstrous when it comes to it. I don't need to explain why. You guys all know why, but thinking about the psychological aspect of you're going to die. Imagine the psychological thing you have to put yourself through or block out in order to achieve the goal of making sure the person that you look up to the most gets away safely. That is crazy. We see it in movies. We always get touched by the ones who do that kind of stuff. And that's why Dian Wei is here. Nobody, at least playability wise, is matching what Dian Wei has done. And he is the epitome, I think, of undying loyalty, even though he ends up, dying in the end. And finally, topping off our list here, this character didn't die in the service or anything like that, but this guy would do anything for his lord. And the reason that I put him here number 1 was because of a comment I saw on Reddit a while ago. So let's talk about it. Number 1, we have
I wield my spear in the name of justice.
he is undying loyalty. And the reason that I say that is because I saw a comment on Reddit, and it said that would Zhao Yun have saved Liu Shan if he could go into the future, if he knew what Liu Shan would turn out to be? And the answer was absolutely yes, because Zhao Yun is loyal down to the bones. He is loyal to Liu Bei and the Shu Kingdom and doing what is necessary for that kingdom, doing what's right. Even if he did see what had happened, he still would have chosen to go that route. because that is how loyal he is. You can say that's blind. I can understand the sentiment there of like, well, damn, dude, that just sounds stupid. But Zhao Yun is that loyal. I mean, he rushed in to save the child in the first place, doing all of that, the Han River incident, saving Huang Zhong, saving his deputy. He's loyal to the people around him, not just Liu Bei and Shu. Everyone, his comrades, the people underneath him, his own men. You can only respect the person that Zhao Yun is, and that's why he's here number 1 for me. It does not matter what he needs to do for his kingdom. It will be done. It will be done. He doesn't take it to the extreme of Jiang Wei, but he will do it. Even if he knows the consequences. If it's for eventually the good of the kingdom, if it's for the survivability of the kingdom, he will do it. And that's why for me at number 1, Zhao Yun, I guess, is the most loyal, the most undying loyal person there is. And with that, that is all I have for the list here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Appreciate you all for watching. Again, let me know down below if you guys have any ideas for videos. You want to see something specific, let me know. I'll write it down. If it's good, twist it to make it make sense, and then you'll see it up on the channel. Appreciate you all for watching again. And if you guys enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like or a sub before you go. And I'll check you all in the next one. Later, guys.